So, welcome back. 5 minutes motivation with Jamar. All right, I'm fired up. So, good morning, good afternoon, or good night, whatever time you're watching this, wherever you are in the world. I was asked a question from someone that watches some of my videos, and they were asking me just to touch on the subject of how do you, take the risk. All right, if there's something inside you, we could call it a personal legend, like The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho talks about. We can call it your dream, your gift, whatever it is. All right, how do you go for it? All right, now it's really simple. You do it, but I'm going to break that down. I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into it. Now, understanding how do you go for what you want. What am I doing right now? I'm going for what I want. I'm saying, hey, look, I'm the #1 motivational speaker in the world, most sought after, most demanded, most inspiring person there is. Why? Because I'm going after my dream, going after my personal legend, which makes me stir. Now, I'm 30 years old, and I was listening to a talk today because I'm constantly sharpening my axe. I'm constantly taking in new information. I'm listening to this talk by Muhammad Ali today. And he was talking about how if you're 30 years old, he goes through some long numbers of a breakdown of time. And you could find this talk on YouTube somewhere. But, X amount of time sleeping, X amount of years this, X amount of years that. But in your 30 years of life, you've really been alive for about 16. Okay? So 16 years are not devoted to travel, sleeping, school, actual memory making. All right? When you start to look at life like that, so you could play it safe, you could keep just kind of trucking along, you could keep just going, all right? But all you have in life are your moments and your memories, because that's all you remember. So if you want to be an actor, if you want to be a star, if you want to change your career, all right? Yes, you could play it safe, and then you live your life, and you get to be 99 years old, and you said, I played it safe, and I never cut a corner, and I never did anything, and I never went, I never strove. But what kind of memory is that? Because in that 100 years, if your whole time was just spent just doing whatever, how many did you live for? 20? All right? Now, when you understand that you only get one time to be here, you get one shot. And if you wanted to be a drummer, but you're an accountant. Now, nothing wrong with being an accountant. If your life goal was to be an accountant, then phenomenal, chase your dream. But there's a lot of people, majority of people, let the outside world, let reason tell them, oh, you can't do this and you can't do that. I was talking with someone the other day about impossible, and I said, I don't believe in that, because if everyone played it safe and went with reality, there would never be cell phones, there would never be clothes, there would never be umbrellas. Because there's always some excuse for somebody to say, oh, well, you could just put your hand over your head when it rains. Oh, well, you could just walk on the soft parts of the road. You don't have to step into the gravel. That's why they made shoes. You have to take a chance. You have to take a shot on yourself. You have to realize I get one time. Doesn't matter how long you've been doing something. I've changed venues. I've changed vehicles. I've done different things, because you only get one life to live. You're only 30 one time. You're only 20 one time. You're only 50 one time. All right? Is your life going to be the sum of, okay, great, I got out there, I made things happen, I actually took a shot, I went and tried? I say it all the time. Michael Jordan is not the best basketball player in the world. Usain Bolt is not the fastest person in the world. Beyonce is not the best entertainer in the world. They're the ones that stuck with it. There's someone faster than Usain Bolt. There's someone better at basketball than Michael Jordan. There's someone that could sing better, is a better entertainer than Beyonce. But they just didn't believe in themselves. So now they're doing whatever they're doing. They're working in some place. They're living a life, imagining, wondering, I wonder what I could have done. I wonder how I could have been had I taken that chance. You realize once you take the chance, once you take a shot, things happen so much faster than you could have imagined. If you play it safe, I'm gonna make sure I got this, 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 I got this. Your whole life is gonna be just in preparation to hopefully one day get that chance. Someone makes it. Someone does it. I realized in life that someone's got to have it. Why not be me? All right? So, wrapping this up, 5 minutes of motivation coming at you today. Message of it really is go for yours. Take a risk. No one's saying, don't put your life in danger. So, don't jump off of a building to see if you can land on your feet. But try something. Go for it. Take the acting class. Take the music lesson. Take the voice lesson. Study the extra. If you want to go back to school, go for it. If you want to get married, try it. But I'd rather live my life saying I'm glad I did than I wish I had. This is Jamar, 5 Minutes of Motivation. Find me on Instagram, Jamar_Pratah_Hotep. Have a great day. Win in life.